What does it mean to play as a roamer in mlbb? Are you playing it in the right way? There are dozens of things to consider and know when playing as a roam, and all depend on different match and different hero picks. Watch till the end to clear out all the things you are confused about roam. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we will cover everything regarding the role of roam, things to consider as a roam, which roam items to build, and guides on rotation. As you guys know, this video has redeem codes, and I want to congratulate the winners of our previous video. Thank you for participating. And similarly, this video will have hidden codes too. Find it from the video and redeem it at Kazukiofficialstore.com, and your diamonds will be delivered instantly. What does it mean to play as a roamer in mlbb? To play as a roamer in mlbb, you don't have to focus on one lane but move around the map and try to help every lane. First, I want to talk about things to do as a roamer. The first thing will be clearing the bushes, giving vision, and also giving information about the enemy's location. Clearing the bushes can help your teammates not get ambushed all of a sudden. By giving vision, you can let your teammates, especially side laners, prevent from getting ganked. And also, if you let your teammates know the enemy's location, it will be easier for jungler and your mage to know which lane to rotate or gank. This helps your teammate to prevent getting outnumbered and defeated. Next, we have protecting teammates and giving backup. Protecting teammates is also one of the most important things to do as a roamer. You can't always be there in every lane in a match, but as a roamer, you must be able to read the situation and always check the minimap and try to be there in almost every team fight or when your teammates need help. Initiating or setting up a fight. You can set up a fight especially when contesting Lord or Turtle, and also when using roam heroes who are good at initiating, such as Tigreal, Atlas, Khufra, etc. But knowing when to do is also important, as sometimes you should avoid the fight that is too risky and has a high chance that you might lose. Next will be ganking enemies. Roamer have to gank especially side lanes in the early stage of the game with teammates to help them win the lane. When ganking enemies, you also have to watch out from enemies backup too. Knowing how to gank properly in a match is important to win a match. Next will be stopping a gank in the side lanes. This is helpful especially for gold laners. As the enemies approach for ganking lanes, you can be ahead of them and try to spread their position. If you can be around their jungle areas, it will spread their position, which will help your MM from getting ganked. Let's now talk about the roaming items. There is 4 roaming items you can go for when playing as a roam, namely Conceal, Encourage, Favor and Dire Hit. How does the item works? When you buy a roam item, it will prohibit you from gaining experience and gold from creeps and minions for the first 8 minutes. But gain a small amount of experience and gold from the item, and if you have a lowest gold and experience in your team, the amount you gain will be slightly increased. The goal of these items is to let you prohibit from gaining experience and gold and let your teammate level up fast and build the items they need faster. Buying roam items will also give you effect from these items, which you have to unlock it. The effect can be activated after the activation condition is met, which is to get 600 gold from the items itself. As there are 4 roam items, it also has 4 different effects. Conceal This item lets you and your nearby teammates grant conceal and extra movement speed for a short time. This can be used by a roamer who is good in initiating, such as Tigreal, Kufra and Atlas. It suits them, as when you activate this and initiate a fight, it will be harder for the enemies to spot you easily, and also with the increased movement speed, you can win the fight easier. And Courage. This item lets you and your nearby teammates gain extra physical attack, magic power and attack speed. And this is suitable for those roamers who are very tanky in the late game and can sustain longer in team fights, as the longer they are with you, the more you can get the effect from the item. Favor. This item lets you or your nearby teammate with the lowest HP restore an extra HP. This item can be used by heroes who have healing effect and let you gain shields such as Rafaela, Angela, Estes, Florine, etc. When the user of this item heals a nearby teammates or gives a shield to an ally, this item will let your teammate with the least HP regen extra HP. Dire Hit. When the effect of this item is active, it will let the user deal extra hybrid damage to enemy heroes below 35% HP. This can be used by a damage dealer type roamer. Use this when you want to deal even more damage to enemies and harass them even more. Next, I want to talk about rotation as a roamer. Rotation is the most important thing to do as a roamer. Always going around the map but without any plan is the worst thing to do as a roamer. Roamer has a certain thing to do in the early stage of the match. Try to move according to the enemy roamer or try to predict his movement. Make sure your jungler gets buff. Help gold lane. Check the bush and try to set up a fight when contesting the turtle. Rotation in the early game. Within the first 1 minute, try to make sure that your jungler isn't being invaded. Get to the gold lane after that and try to get a kill or make the enemy recoil if possible. When the turtle is about to respawn, get there and help in securing the turtle. Back to gold lane while checking the bushes around. Rotation in mid game. Follow the jungle's rotation, or if your gold lane is still losing, try to help him. When rotating around, always make sure to check the bush that your teammates will pass. In a winning condition, try to harass in the enemy's jungle area. Always try to set up a fight over the lord or turtle. Rotation in the late game. Always stick with your mage or gold laner. When checking bushes, try to make sure that your teammate is nearby to give backup. Wait for the right time to initiate a team fight. Rotation when there are enemies who will likely invade or distract your jungler. Heroes such as Natalia, Franco, Grok and Hylos like to distract. In this kind of situation, try to stick with your jungler till the first turtle. Check the bush around the buff and try to block the enemy away so that they can't get nearby your jungler. And here are some areas in which the enemy will likely come to see your jungler position. Try to be here to let your jungler know if the enemies are here. If you guys want more explanations such as this for other roles, do comment down below. And with that, here are the 5 shoutouts from our previous video. Lehana, Smoky Chank, Scene, Bloody Fang and Criminal Opt. So that will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.